New tonight, a Broussard police officer is off of the streets. Officer Ryan Carlin is accused of indecent behavior with a juvenile. He turned himself in at the New Iberia Police Department yesterday and was booked into the parish jail.
Well, tonight a Henrico police officer is out on bond after being indicted for manslaughter. The charge against Officer Timothy Million III stems from a shooting that happened on I-64 back in November. A Norfolk man was killed. On your side at 6, Henrico reporter Karina Bolster spoke with the Commonwealth's attorney today about why the officer was charged. Karina?
Well, Makia, a special grand jury convened yesterday to review evidence from this deadly November encounter. A jury finding enough probable cause to move forward with indicting Officer Timothy Million.
So it's supposed to be for the public to know that, irrespective of who the person is who's subject of the investigation, that it is our job to ensure that that the evidence is presented in the fairest way, and to make sure that due process for any individual is going to be utmost critical, and that we are going to ensure that that's going to happen.
While an internal investigation is still underway by Henrico Police, Officer Timothy Million III now faces the judicial process. His charge of voluntary manslaughter stemming from the aftermath of a crash that happened on November 6th along I-64.
I look up in the rearview mirror again, and I see a car airborne flipping about 3 times to the point where it actually landed on the east side of interstate.
We spoke with eyewitness Barbara Rowe just days after the incident happened. She was one Good Samaritan who jumped into action trying to help the passenger and driver, Tony Elliott Singleton, in the vehicle that flipped. But she said she was uneasy after seeing a knife on Singleton's waistband.
And I do think it's important to let the public know that in the course of this investigation that the driver, Mr. Singleton, did have an edged weapon on his person.
After first responders arrived, investigators say an encounter took place between Officer Million and Singleton, the details of which were not released. Shots were fired, and Singleton later died at the hospital.
The charge that we have here today is reflective of an action where one may have observed something and overreacted to a situation.
Now, Million has been with the Henrico Police Division since March of 2018. He has been released on bond and is currently on paid administrative leave. His next court appearance is set for February 28th.